Hi there, parents. Welcome into your September 22 intuitive card reading, where I'm going to be tuning into spirit and see what messages are coming forward for us at this time, for yourself as a parent, and also for your kids. What messages and guidance they have for you for this September. And I'm also going to be weaving in the astrology to better help guide us and to understand what this month is here to teach us. My name is Chrissy Whistler. I am an intuitive and astrologer, but I'm also the parent of two magical multi-dimensional kids. If you are really struggling right now, or your kids are really struggling, and you just feel lost, please reach out. You are not alone. I do offer private readings as well as astrology birth chart readings that can really support you, but also your kids, and better help guide you in understanding who your children are and what their soul is here to do and some of the experiences they might be having. I also have a Facebook group as well, Intuitive Parent Evolution, and you're going to find those links in the description below. And please like and subscribe. Please share this message to other parents who you feel it might resonate with and support them on their unique journey with their kids. All right, parents. So let's tune in and see what is coming in for our kids at this time. What message to help guide us? What we need to know as parents? How we can support our kids in this month ahead, this month of September. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. I've got 3 cards here. Follow your own rhythm. Restore and replenish. And then what you want wants you. I always find it really special that as soon as I start tuning into the kids, just really powerful energy just comes through. Like they are very present with us at this time. All right, so parents, this September, be mindful. Don't push yourself. Don't push your kids. I'm getting a lot of energy around just it feels just like chaos, disturbance, like the storm energy, the healing, purifying energy of the storm. And so there's like this go within, go inward to weather it. Don't let yourself get caught up in all that is coming to the surface this September, and I'm hearing as well, and beyond. So be very mindful, parents. This is really going to be a time where you and your kids need to go within to restore yourself, to replenish. It almost feels like this, go into this closed position, go really close off from the outside world. You don't need that distraction to it feels like almost unseat you or push you off your path, because the universe wants you to follow your soul and your guidance. Like, it wants that of you as parents, and it wants that of your children. So don't let whatever comes in September knock you off that path. Stay the course. Follow your rhythm, not someone else's, not the group that you associate with, whether it's family, religion, school groups even, like all of that. Like, it's not, this is really about you. This is very much about your children, their own unique way of being in this world. And yes, a lot of emotion is coming through. These kids are really asking all of us to allow them to follow their own rhythm of their soul. The way they move, the way they dance, it's uniquely theirs. Let them be. And the more you can let them be, the more that act is actually going to restore and replenish them. Like, they get to put down, it feels like this mask, like they get to put down the mask that society wants them to wear, the cloak that society wants them to put on, to almost like, it feels like hold them down, like dim their light, like just to cover it up, not smother it, okay, but just make it go smaller, dim it. And this September is really about allowing your kids to take that all off, to go and dance and move to their own rhythm of their soul. Because what their soul wants, what their soul is yearning to do, like whatever that is for your child, it wants them in return. Clearing energy. It feels like this energy, like your kids, those of you who are drawn to this video, who are watching this, your kids have come here for a reason. Like, there's a mission on their soul. Now, for some of you, this might be like really blatantly obvious in who your child chose to be in this world, how they are experiencing this world, that maybe they are incredibly multidimensional and very psychic, telepathic, as well as possible challenges because of all this sensitivity. Like, they might have this heightened sensitivity in these areas, and yet maybe they have challenges in another, because it's like their light's shining in these areas, their soul is focusing on these areas, and then the other ones not as much. So like they could have challenges around language or understanding social circumstances, social standards, reading body cues. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's like this those kind of children, however they show up for you in your life, if they do, because again, this is a collective message, they're greatly here for a reason, and you're going to get that sense that their soul really has a purpose for why they're here. You probably won't know what that is, and they probably don't either. And yet, like, you get that real sense from them, from their being, their way of just like really standing in their sovereignty and who they are. Like, they are fully themselves. However, like, that shows up for your child, if it does, like, you're going to really get a deep sense that of this energy. that what they are here to do in this universe equally wants them back in return. Like if they're here to really shake things up in our society, like the energy of our society is like, it's going to want them to do that in return. Like there is this, it feels like this evolutionary energy that's really coming in. And I feel some of you parents may need that reminder. Okay, so I'm also getting another layer to this. So most children, of course, September is the school season. So kids have gone back, mid to late August and into September. So for those of you, the majority of you, okay, who do send your kids to school, you might need to have this like, it feels like a validation or an affirmation of the magic of who your kids are. You might, there's a lot of sadness and grief coming through as I'm tapping into that energy. That might not be the experience that you are receiving sending your children back to school. It could be from other classmates. It could be from teachers not seeing the uniqueness of your children, how they are, their own unique rhythm, and that rhythm is beautiful as it is. And I'm also seeing this energy coming in within school systems itself, also not honoring and not seeing this beauty that these unique kids or these strong-willed kids, I'm sure some of you have just more of that normal, neurotypical, but really strong will, and I'm not going to do that. Like for you, that part of this might resonate as well, like this, why can't people see my child for how gifted and beautiful that they are? Why is it all I hear is the negativities and how they are, it's like falling behind, how they're different, how they're, even the word disorder is popping into my mind. It's like the deficiency, I think that's the better word, like the deficiencies of our kids rather than the beauty and the gifts that they are bringing in. So for some of you, there might be some struggle around this in September, and you might be feeling really tired and alone in just like this overwhelming sadness because of how deeply you love your child and how clearly you can see their gifts while other people choose not to. So if that is you and that is your experience, I hope you remember this message again, because Spirit's coming in to say, no, who your child is, that is exactly who and how they are meant to be. And Spirit is saying, we want them to be this. Not to fit in, not to go to, to be another cog in the wheel, to follow the mold, the cookie cutter ways that we've been taught to behave, to act, to look. Like Spirit is saying, no, I want them to be as unique and beautiful as they are, to go to their own rhythm. So if you, though, are really struggling with this, please remember I have my Facebook group, Intuitive Parent Evolution, and or you know what, you can even make a comment here. I'm truly here to support you and to help you through this, to say like you're not alone. And honestly, like someone needs to start telling parents how beautiful our children are for the rhythms that they uniquely have. And that is sorely missing all throughout our society. So please know that this is a safe space for you to experience this. And just to add in as well, is again, if that is your experience this September, to take care of yourself. Ooh, yeah, that's very, wow, that's coming in really strong. Parents, caregivers, you need to take care of you. To hold this space for your children, especially when you're faced with people who can't see the actual child that you have for the full spectrum of who they are, like that takes a lot of energy to be in such a courageous stance, while also having this respectful and listening to them, right? Like this, just going and yelling, right, doesn't necessarily get you results, like swearing at people, for example. And yet it's like when you can hold that space of this strength and listening and still saying no, right? Like that kind of energy, like you need to take care of yourself to do that. And I'm hearing very clearly that some of you don't yet realize how much you really are that person who can stand in the middle like that, who can be in so much strength. Like, you don't know how strong you are, and Spirit is coming. Spirit and these children are coming in, and I'm sure you can hear the emotion in my voice is really beautiful. So much, there's so much love coming in. You don't realize how strong that you are. And the reason they chose you was because they knew you could do this. They came to you for a reason. So know it. Own it. Your strength, my parents. And truly, please take care of yourself. Go really focus on self-care for this month of September. I think we're going to get some more information coming in when I do the astrology dice, but for now, let's keep going and see what other messages Spirit and these beautiful children want to bring in for us at this time. Oh, they're giving us a lot of messages. Okay, look at that. Time to heal. You see? The time is now. Like September, really take this time to heal. Whatever it is that you're going through. I feel like almost take a time out with this card for you. Like, you take time out from the world, take time out from the drama, and take care of yourself so then you can be there for your children. Okay, we have Wheels of Light. Oh my gosh, Evidence of Spirit. See? Oh, see? Look at that. Like I said, what our children are here to do, like, wants them in return. What you are here to do as a parent wants you in return. And you are absolutely 100%, you are going to be seeing evidence of this all throughout September. So there's definitely going to be some specific signs for each of you that are personal to you. Maybe it is seeing a flower, a rose, or keys laying around, or seashells, or finding feathers, or angel numbers, repeating numbers. But whatever it is for you, look for it, because it will be there. And it's going to be that extra assurance for you that Spirit is saying, no, keep going. Whatever you are needing to heal from in September, like I'm here to say, no, go for it. Keep going. Like this path you are on, what you are being called to do, it's for a reason. Don't stop. And I am hearing as well that you will need to be aware. Like look for the signs. Don't just go through September on autopilot because you may not see them. Some of you might have particular experiences that are just so obvious that even if you were on autopilot, like it would stop you in your tracks. So there is energy of that, as well as like a more subtle energy, which you will be able to access the more you heal, the more you tune into yourself and go through this restoration and replenishing. I just feel like you will be like activating these chakras in your body in a whole new way. Okay, clearing energy. And this could also be for your children too. Like they could be really being activated this September in new ways, this expansion of their spiritual psychic abilities as well. So yeah, what I'm really just saying with this is kind of be mindful of what areas of your life are being activated, which could be also being triggered, right? Going through an experience, which then could be that bridge into, okay, this is what I need to heal. So root chakra would be like, am I safe? So physical security. Sacral chakra is, yes, of course, around sexual energy, sexuality, but this is also our creative center and what we're passionate about, right? What you're really excited, what drives you, like real, like that oomph energy. This is solar plexus. So this is like confidence, your inner strength. And again, standing in that power, which I mentioned to you before, that could be this area that you need to specifically heal. Heart chakra, right, is loving others and being loved in return. Throat chakra is again authenticity, your self-expression, speaking your voice. Your third eye, so your intuition, your psychic abilities, and then of course we have your crown, which is all about this connection to source, to divine, your faith and trust in the divine. So just giving you that very brief overview of what those are so you can see like what might be really activated and up for you in September, and just be aware like to go into that. Take this time to heal it. All right, let's keep going. Let's roll some astrology and see what we need to bring in there. Okay, so we have the glyph for Aries. We have the 4th house. And then we have the South Node. So, okay, that's really interesting. So Spirit's bringing in some new dynamics for us. What I'm feeling, there's 2 things I'm feeling very strongly about Aries, specific in the astrology. But just in general, so you know, Aries is sexuality. Okay, it is our desires, freedom, trailblazing, initiating. This could be like going into new directions kind of energy, very strong. So this could definitely be, as I was saying, like healing in those areas of the sacral chakra as well as solar plexus. And I'm feeling like this new directions, right? This new initiating energy. And I feel it could be very much tied to this what you wants you, like what your children are bringing in, right? This initiation into new directions. They want to go there. That's what they're here to do, to go explore, the freedom to go into that direction. So I'm just tuning in to see if there's anything else I need to add about that. Okay, so no. So what I'm going to do is tell you now about the specific astrology. So right now we have Jupiter in Aries, and Jupiter is retrograde. There's going to be a very interesting dynamic between Mercury and Libra opposing Jupiter and Aries retrograde. We're going to get a first hit of that early September, and then Mercury goes retrograde and they hit again. So what this is saying is it's like there could very well be this opposing extreme energy around freedom and justice, around having to do with the body. It could be sexuality, instincts, desires. Like this could be tension between you and your child, where you are the force saying, no, you can't go do this thing that you want. Maybe it's the thing that you want to go do. This could also be school systems as well, right? Like your child wants to go and do this thing, and the school system or teachers or whoever is saying, no, you can't. So there could be this energy that's being like this opposing energy coming in at this time in September. And I go into this even more in the astrology videos that I have coming up, so be sure to check that out. This energy that I'm telling you about is up for this new moon on August 27th and also on the full moon of September 9th. So you can check either one of those out to get more in depth about that energy if that's really coming up for you. But I really feel like this could very much tie into a restriction energy with a larger authority. Again, it could be you, could be teachers, could be the school. If you have more adult children, this could be coming in with bosses, for example. Yeah, but there's this energy, and with the retrograde energy coming in, it's going to be like this, having the experience of whatever it is for you in this restriction around some of those issues. And then as it hits the second time, it's like a reflection period. It's more of a baby hit, a baby little trigger compared to the first one. So it's like, what have you learned? Where are you going to take this? It's a very Uranian feeling, so very rebellious, progressive, for example. So again, like this desire to go in new directions, that's very much up. And your children are going to be teachers of this. And that starts really bringing in this Jupiter energy in Aries. And then just to quickly add as well, we currently have Chiron, which is the wound going through Aries. So there could be a lot of wounds coming to the surface around the body, instincts, sexuality, desires, like health challenges even coming to the surface. So just kind of be mindful that those are some of the energies, the astrology that we will be feeling through, at least through mid-September. The Mercury-Jupiter one will be longer as well. But yeah, I just kind of feel like, that's kind of up. So look for that. Be mindful of that. And now bringing in this fourth house. Fourth house is the home. It's family, it's mother, clearing energy. It's emotion. It's holding safe space. So again, safe space. Be that pillar where your child feels safe to come home to you, the parent or caregiver, and really express whatever it is that they're going through, of how maybe they weren't allowed to be their own rhythm, unique self. Okay, I'm feeling that as well with this Aries energy, right? Your own rhythm, your own way of being, like very individual is Aries. And again, to hold that space so there is time to heal and to replenish. But yeah, really, again, like, don't be afraid to go within and go into the home this month of September. There's a lot of healing, and you'll know. Spirit will tell you if that's the right thing, or your own intuition will be on point saying, no, we need to retreat from the world and I need to be there for them. And then with the South Node energy, okay, this is telling me that experiences, events, emotions from the past are going to be very highlighted in September. So what is coming up from the past, it could be for your or your child's early experiences in life. This could be past life dynamics coming up to the surface as well, especially around this not being allowed to be free, to go their own unique ways, to express themselves and the desires in the way they want to. That can be a real big part of this healing process. And I feel this also feels like South Node collective energy coming to the surface as one of the reasons why you might need to go and retreat. Because South Node isn't Scorpio. So this is very much this digging to the bottom of the barrel, going into those areas that are really, really uncomfortable. Right into the murk, into the underworld to shine a light there. So that could be part of your experience. And what comes up is like, okay, I've got to go within and I've got to heal this, or I've got to hold the space for my child to heal this. Okay, yeah, let's pull some more cards and see what else we're going to add to this message. But it really very strongly feels like your kids this month of September are going to need you to take care of them in some way, to be some kind of emotional support structure, to be this person who really can hold them. And if you have older kids and they're done with the hugging stage, like, how can you sit beside them in the dark, right? Like, even if their door of the room is closed, to sit on the other side of that door and to say, I'm here for you. Like, I will sit right here as long as you need me, so you know I'm here. And when you do that, you're going to be healing yourself. You're going to be healing your lineage. This could be very well this emotional security that you didn't get as a kid. So it just feels very ancestral healing coming in with that particular part of the message. Healing from the past, definitely. Could be even just healing like your and this past life dynamics with your kids. So yeah, there's a lot going on right here. Let's see what else we've got. Goodness. All right. These kiddos are really into cards all over the place. So here we have the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. And yes, like this is again like what I'm really feeling with this this energy, ancestral lineage ties, like this mirror showing up between you and your kids around this healing. Again, could be past lives. This could just be lineage as well, as I said. But yeah, really, September, go within and be quiet, reflect, however you need to. Because it's going to lead you back, help you and your kids lead you back into this, who am I as an individual, and find that rhythm. Oh, parents, okay, you got the Lord. Take charge with authority. This is you. You have that power within you. Though you may not even believe it, some of you, I feel like there could be a lot of even trauma around this from outside forces, from structures and such. where you don't feel this strength, this solar plexus, but Spirit is coming in and saying, no, parents, this is actually very much part of who you are, and it's time to heal whatever was blocking that in you and to reclaim it. That is your birthright, and that is who you are. You are someone with authority. You are the authority of your child. Remember that. And then we got Stargazer. Set your sights higher. All right, so I'm really feeling like this is like our really, like our star kids coming in with this one. Like, whew. Yeah, I'm just feeling this. This feels like this energy of these kids who are so much more than we were led to believe, because of the cloaks that we've had to put on them, or they've had to put on themselves in order to survive. It's like you and they are so much more than you know. So look to the stars to see this truth of who they are and of who you are. Reclaim it. Reclaim it. And do so with this authority. But it's like, yeah, like they are, I'm just getting this sense of like, you think that they can do this, like this one little small thing. And in actuality, it's like, boom, they can do all this. And Spirit saying, parents, turn your gaze to the stars and look farther than you've ever dreamed before. And then when you look there, know that what you are seeing is not an illusion. It's not a fantasy or a delusion. It is real. It is truth. It is who your child is. Trust in what you see. And then allow them to show you how much farther you have yet to see. Oh, that's really beautiful. And I'm feeling too like, and take that time to reflect on this. And reflect too on this restriction of this freedom to be this unique individual self, to go to the beat of their own drum or your drum. Like, why? Why was that in place? You know, ask those kind of questions. Go deep with it. That's what the South Node in Scorpio is asking us to do. It's this, we need to understand the past. We need to understand all facets before we can move higher and go to those stars. Like, we have to really understand the base. We have to understand this root chakra that we are coming from. And you, like doing this process, I get the sense of like you are coming into this levels, this wheels of light. It's like you're getting one piece of that coming back online and tuning in and growing brighter than you ever have before. And your kids are going to be leading you the way in that. Spirit's going to be coming in and giving you that evidence, that guidance that you were on the right path. And it's going to help heal you, your family lineage, and your kids. Again, I just get this sense of like you and your kids are going to really reconnect to who you truly are. And to just go out and be this dream, this vision that's on your soul and their soul. Like, it's going to really come online the more you heal and say yes to who you are. How much more when you say yes to who they are. All right, let's add in a few more cards to this message. Answer the call. The time is now. Great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Yes, parents, I love that. Okay, so yeah, like, don't be surprised. Sorry about that. Don't be surprised, parents, if September you were going on an adventure with this. If your kids are literally telling you that the time is now to do this, like, there will be some kind of initiation for you to go on this new adventure, to answer this call. And then, of course, we always have free will, so you can say no to this. But just be aware that you might say no, but your kids might not. Especially if you have the ones who are very in tune to who they are as their individual unique self and going to this rhythm of who they are, like, yeah, might need some luck with that. But just this, yeah, like the energy of this is so strong. Like this is this, wow, what a journey that September is offering itself for you, parents. Like, where in your life are you being called to go forward, to take a risk? And of course, what that risk and adventure is going to be different for all of you. And yet, Spirit is so very clearly saying, like, don't be afraid. You need to do it. The time is now to claim it, to own it. Because what is wanting you, what is wanting your children, like what you want, wants you in return. What your child wants them in return. Like, there's this energy of Spirit saying, no, you are here to do this. We are going to support you in doing this, in being who you are, in reclaiming your truth, your freedom to be who you are, to go in these new directions, these open roads to explore, to go farther than you ever dreamed possible. And then, of course, it's this, in order to go into the stars, you need to heal. You need to heal your children. You know, their souls are here to heal as well. And you can be so supportive for them on this, to hold up that mirror to reflect for them in return, to go within right now into the home, to take care of the emotions and the safe space. And this card, parents, I truly am feeling it so strongly for some of you. Like, September, this is the month where Spirit is saying to step up, to own the strength of who you are, to take charge with authority, in letting your child be who they uniquely are. Now, as I said, like, that could be within family dynamics, that could be in systems and structures, but it's like this reclaiming of power is what I'm feeling. It feels very Aries, the strength coming in of, this is what I know, this is what I believe, and nothing is going to stand in my way. Again, the time is now for you, parents, to do that, to claim that mantle, because it is yours. It has always been yours. I'm just seeing if there's any final messages that I need to add to this. Don't be afraid. Truly, the time is now to do things differently, to take these risks. It's so much in the astrology, like it is the time to go it your way, your rhythm, to do it differently. And there will be success, and there will be so much, it's just so much amazing opportunities that you never dreamed possible. Your kids haven't even dreamed possible, are just gonna, like, they're just gonna awaken and expand. What a month, what a journey. But yeah, definitely take that time to heal. And again, like for those of you parents who are struggling, please reach out. I offer private readings as well as astrology readings so I can help you move through and understand what's coming up for yourself right now and what might be coming up for your child, and even giving you some, with the astrology and birth charts, like some guidance and insight into what this stargazer child that you have is. Like, what stars are they connected to? And how are they bringing those gifts into this world? And please like and subscribe. Share this message if it resonates. If you have parents, I'm sure you do, in your life who are really looking for a new way of doing things, a new way of being in relationship with their kids, please share this video with them, as well as to give them a heads up of kind of like what's in the energy and what might be coming for them in September. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.